Hey guys, it's the Wingman King here, and this is Overwatch. Okay guys, so today I'll be talking about the newly released game Overwatch by Blizzard Entertainment. And guys, believe me, this game is really spectacular and I had a blast playing this game. Now this is beta footage that I was able to get, and it was released a couple of days ago, but it's expired and not available anymore. And in this game you get a bunch of heroes or characters, if you want to call them that. And this guy is called Bastion, I think. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce his name, but here's a picture of the Bastion guy. He's as you can see, he's kind of a robot kind of guy, and he's just super awesome to play with. And you can see this beautiful sentry that I'm shooting with. And they also got different abilities, like this guy's got a recon mode, a sentry mode, a reconfigure mode, which basically means he can transition to the sentry gun, a self-repair, and a configure a tank, which is his ultimate ability, guys, which is really awesome. And you'll see that later in the footage that I got with this guy. And that's like his ultimate move. Each hero's got an ultimate move. Now each hero also got a story, guys, and I'll quickly read you guys this guy's story. Once a frontline combatant in the devastating Omni crisis, this curious Bayesian unit now explores the world, fascinated by nature but wary of the fearful humanity. Originally created for peacekeeping purposes, Bayesian robot units possess the unique ability to rapidly reconfigure themselves into assault cannon mode, but during the Omni crisis they were turned against the human makers, forming the bulk of the Omnic's rebel army. Following the resolution of the crisis, nearly all of them were destroyed or disassembled. To this day, Bayesian units still symbolize the horrors of the conflict. One unique Bayesian unit, severely damaged in the final battles of the war, was left forgotten for over a decade. It lay dormant, exposed to the elements of rusting, while nature slowly reclaimed it. Overgrown with vines and roots and nested upon by small animals, robots sat there, seemingly unaware of the passing of time. That was until one fateful day when it unexpectedly reactivated. With its combat programming all but lost, it instead displayed an intense curiosity about the natural world and its inhabitants. The inquisitive Bayesian unit set out to explore the surroundings and discover its purpose on a war-ravaged planet. Though Bayesian appears to be gentle, even harmless at times, its core combat programming takes over when the unit senses danger, utilizing its entire arsenal to eliminate anything it perceives as a threat. This has led to instances of conflict with the few humans it's encountered, and has driven it to avoid populated areas in favor of the wild, uncharted regions of the world. So guys, that was a quick story of the Bayesian unit. As you can see, it's really intense, and all of the heroes in the game has got a story to them, and I will quickly run through a few of my favorite characters in the game. So yeah, that was gameplay of the Bayesian unit, and next up we've got the Widowmaker, guys, and she's a real beauty. Now she might be small, but she can be hefty if she's played correctly. Now her abilities are really awesome, guys. Now as you can see, she's got a really versatile sniper there. She's got a grappling hook, a venom mine, and infrared sight, which is actually her ultimate ability, and you'll see me use that later on with the footage that I got with her. Now she's also got a really cool story, and I'll quickly read that for you guys. Widowmaker is the perfect assassin, a patient, ruthlessly efficient killer who shows neither emotion nor remorse. It is believed that in her former life, Widowmaker was married to Gerard Lacroix, an Overwatch agent spearheading operations against the Talon terrorists organization. After several unsuccessful attempts to eliminate Gerard, Talon decided to change its focus to his wife, Amelie. Talon operatives kidnapped her and subjected her to an intense program of neutral reconditioning. They broke her world, suppressed her personality, and reprogrammed her as a sleeper agent. she was eventually found by Overwatch agents, apparently none the worse for wear, and reunited to a normal life. 2 weeks later, she killed Gerard in his sleep. Her mission complete, Amelie returned to Talon, and they completed the process of turning her into a living weapon. She was given extensive training into the covered arts, and then her physiology was altered, drastically slowing her heart, which turned her skin cold and blue, and numbed her ability to experience human emotion. Amelie was gone. Now Widowmaker is Talon's most effective assassin, feeling little save the satisfaction of a job well done. So that was a really profound story of the Widowmaker, which I surely found very interesting. So next up we've got Agent 76, which is a pretty conventional character in the game, but is one of my favorites to say the least, because most likely because he's got the more normal abilities. As you can see there, he's got a heavy pulse rifle, helix rockets, your normal sprint, biotic field, and a tactical visor, which is his ultimate ability, and he can be a beast on the battleground if he's used correctly. He's, like I said, he's the normal one between all the heroes in the game, but I like him really a lot, guys, and he's also got a real cool story, and I'll quickly read that for you guys. Currently the target of an international manhunt, the vigilante known as Soldier 76 wages a personal war to expose the truth behind Overwatch's collapse. Soldier 76 revealed himself in a string of attacks that crisscrossed the globe, targeting financial institutions, shadowy cooperations, and secure Overwatch facilities. Though to the outside world his motives are inscrutable, there are those who claim that he is a former Overwatch agent, determined to shed light on the conspiracy that brought down the organization. He is believed to have been trained as a member of the American Soldier Enchantment Program. He possesses physical capabilities exceeding those of a conventional soldier, as well as other augmentations that make him a peerless combatant. In addition, he utilizes a cutting-edge arsenal, much of it stolen in raids on Overwatch installations. Unrelenting in his search to find those responsible for Overwatch's fall, Soldier 76 will stop at nothing to bring them to justice. So that was the story of Agent 76, and as you can see, each character's got their own unique story to them, and that's what makes this game so special and unique, because it's not just your ordinary shooter that involves different characters and just goes around shooting. No, it takes it to another level. Not only does the characters all have different abilities and whatnot, they've got their own story. That's what I love about this game. The developers done a real good on writing a story for each of the characters, and it makes it really fun, and it extends your knowledge of the game, enabling you to show off in front of your friends if you really feel like it. Now here you can see me go against one of the most powerful characters in the game. He's called the Reaper, guys, and many people recommend him to play with, and I can understand why, because he's just really powerful, and you don't want to get up close and personal with that guy, because he will absolutely wreck you. No matter what class you've chosen or what character you've chosen, he's a really strong character. Now you're probably thinking, where's the other characters? Is there more characters in the game? And yes, there certainly is. There is in fact a lot of characters to choose from in the game, and now I've only chosen a bunch of players here that I found the most fun to play with, and when the full game is released and I buy the full game, I will certainly do more videos and then include all the characters that is available in the game. But unfortunately, the beta was just released for a limited time, and so I couldn't get a gameplay footage of all the characters that I wanted to. So for now, it's only these few characters, but I think they are super awesome, guys, and I think that you guys will like them as much as I do. Now, if you saw there earlier, I used the the Agent 76 ultimate ability, which enables him to never miss a shot no matter where you shoot. It locks onto your target, which is really awesome, and this was really cool. We got the win right there on the edge. They nearly got the card to the end there. Okay, so that was Agent 76. So next up we've got Zenyatta, and he's probably one of the most interesting characters you can play with, and he can be classed as one of the support players in the game. So he's got a really cool range of abilities. He's got Orb of Destruction, Orb of Harmony, Orb of Discord, and Transcendence that you will see me use here in a second, which basically means you heal any damage taken, and you also don't take any damage from any enemy players while you're using that ability, which I think is really neat. Now he's got a really cool story, and I'll quickly read that for you guys. Zenyatta is an Omnic monk who wanders the world in search of spiritual enlightenment. It is said that those who cross his path are never the same again. Years ago, following the Omnic crisis, a group of outcast Omnic robots experienced that they were described as a spiritual awakening. They abandoned their pre-programmed lives to establish a communal monastery deep in the Himalayas. After many years of meditation on the nature of existence, they came to the belief that they were more than artificial intelligence, and that, like humans, they possessed the essence of a soul. Recognizing the spiritual equality they held with humans, the monks, led by the enigmatic robot known as Tekata Mondata, sought to heal the wounds caused by the Omni crisis a generation earlier, and bring humans and robots back to a societal harmony. Their message was embraced by millions around the world, and they became global celebrities. But one monk, Zenyatta, disagreed with the new direction. He believed that the way to repair the problems between the humans and the Omnics was not through dogmatic teaching, but through interpersonal connection and engagement. Ultimately, Zenyatta followed his own path. He chose to leave the monastery and wander the world, helping those he meets to overcome their personal struggles and find inner peace. But when necessary, he will fight to protect the innocent, be they Omnic or human. So yeah guys, that is certainly really interesting and well thought stories of each and every character that I played with and read to you guys here. And as you can see here, we've got in a bit of a meaty situation here. But we didn't lose hope, and we just kept in there and got a few kills, and I just kept on playing with his abilities and supporting my teammates, throwing them with some health balls or whatever you want to call those things. And yeah, as you can see, it was very hectic there in the center. I was glad to be supporting them from the side there and also doing damage at the same time as well. And I think that's what makes this character so awesome, guys. But yeah, that's gonna come to the end of the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button down below. It's greatly appreciated, guys, and I really hope to see you guys in the next video. It's the Wingman King, and goodbye.